Hello everyone, this is Derek with Reef Automation. In this video, we're going to go over my update to my 100-gallon tank and my Nano tank. It's been a while since I did a video, so I'm going to go through kind of some of the growth and also go over some of the issues I've run into. And yeah, just a quick little update. So let's get started on the right side of the tank. As you can see, my little clownfish likes to dig these big holes on the side. It drives me crazy. But my maroon clown there makes these big piles of sand. So a couple things. I have a gigantic Monty growing here. I've had to cut it down a few times because it overlaps the Lobo here and a few other things. I got a couple mushrooms there. My leather's kind of getting out of hand. It's actually split, and I'm going to show you the other part here in a bit. My digitata is doing really good back there. I also have a little Maxima clam right up there, as you can see. I got my plate corals back there. A lot of growth going on, just a ton of growth. If we come back down here, you can see my gigantic Goniopora. Here's all my rock anemones, which are getting very big, as you can see. There's my large plate coral. Let's see what else we got going on here. I used to have a bunch of acans here, but unfortunately they all died. I've had no success whatsoever with acans. So instead I've decided to just start putting some zoas there and a few other things. They've just been too difficult for me to take care of, unfortunately. So I got a number of acros growing here. You can see in the back. I also have some Monties growing way up there really well. Just a lot of growth. Not really any new fish. Most of my fish still doing well. I got a yellow cory wrasse, which I don't think I had in the last video. I still have my Mohawk yellow tang. So my squamosa clam is getting very big. I don't know if I had him in the last video, but you can see how big he is. Good 6, I would say easily 6 to 7 inches. A lot of my zoas growing there. A lot of acros growing out here. As you can see, I got tons of coralline algae growth in the sides of the tank. Let's see. So this is where I've run into some issues with some of my acans and LPS. My hammers are doing okay, but as you can see, I lost a head right there. My brain coral is starting to die a little bit down here, but it's been bouncing back. There's my scully right there. The hammer back there isn't doing wonderful, but it's doing okay. So there's the other toadstool leather that came from the main colony over here that it broke off of, and I just put it over here. Let's see. You can see my bird's nest is getting just gigantic. I do have some clove polyps back in the back there. It might be hard to see them, but they're back there. Got a couple new corals here. I got a couple new corals coming to fill some gaps in a little bit. The mushrooms have been doing really well. You can see my little long-nosed hawkfish right there. Let's see what else. I do have a cucumber. He's chilling right there. And let's see what else I have. I do have a harlequin shrimp in here. He's kind of new. I got him to get rid of my Asterina snails, which he did a really good job. And now I've had to start feeding him starfish, which hasn't been wonderful, but hasn't been too hard. You just throw the starfish in there, and he's usually pretty good for the next couple weeks. Let's see, anything else new? Yeah, my torch is doing good. There's one of my red shrimp right there. I got a couple of them. You can see I have a peppermint right there. And then there's the other red scarlet shrimp that I have. But yeah, it's been doing pretty good. Like I said, I've had a little bit of issue with some of the LPS. Specifically my euphyllias I've been having some issue with, but overall everything's doing really well. Like I said, SPS has been growing like crazy, so really happy with that. I'm really happy my digitata has been growing. That's one of my favorite corals. So now we're going to move on to the Nano, which is in my office. All right, folks, so here is the Nano, and there's a couple changes that have been made. If you recall, I used to have a really nice scully here in the corner. Unfortunately, it wasn't doing very well, so I gave it to one of my friends. I'm probably going to get another one and put it in the corner there. But you can see I got a lot of growth from this fabia right here. I got a couple rock nems in here doing pretty well. As you can see, I got one in this corner who likes to hang out there. I got this really nice one here in the middle and some mushrooms. I added this clam, this little Maxima clam here, and he's been doing really well in here. He's kind of just moved over here and stayed. Got some candy cane. You'll see I got a lot of zoanthids doing a really good job all over the sides and back here, as you can see. There's my one and only shrimp, my diamond goby. I also have a shrimp in here. I'm sorry, my only fish. And then I also have a pom-pom crab, which you might be able to see right there. There's my pom-pom crab. I've had him for a long time, and he's doing a really good job in this little Nano. I plan to maybe get one more fish in here, but I haven't really done much. I got a big zoanthid colony back here doing really well. There's one of my rock nems on the top. Just a couple different things in here doing really well. I like having the black sand in here. It keeps this tank very subdued, which I really like how everything came together with this one. But not much going on with this one. I do have an acan colony in this tank, and you see some of the heads died off, but the remaining heads have actually been doing really well in this tank. And for those that don't know, I do share the water between the tank I showed you and this tank. So things have been actually doing really well in this tank. Very happy with this tank. So yeah, just a little quick update on my tanks. I'll try to do one of these about every 6 months, and we can monitor growth on everything. But everything's doing really well. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and look forward to seeing you on the live streams. Thank you very much.